Hello Libra. Today we will do something different. We will call it is called the sacred circle. Actually, it is also called the medicine wheel. We have several videos in the past about medicine wheel, and if you are interested, you can also check on these videos. Now, the sacred circle is intended to create a certain balance between our mind, body, heart, and spirit, and so it promotes health. So in a certain sense, you don't have to hurry in watching the videos. You can watch one section of the video for one day, and then another day. The video has 7 sections, so if you are in a hurry, if you are not in a hurry, you can watch one video per day for 7 days. So it's like sort of creating a certain retreat. But you can also watch the video as a whole in just one go. Now, it depends on your need, and it is a timeless video, so you can always come back to it anytime. At the same time, you can also watch the other videos depending on what situation you are in. For example, if you watch other videos belonging to other zodiac signs, if it resonates with you at that moment in time, then maybe that is the video that can help you at your present state or present situation in your present journey. So this is the beauty of this reading. And now we will start with the first part, which is getting the main energy. Okay. Right now we are using this crackle back of the Tarot of AE Weight by AGM Urania. Okay, we will try to see what is your energy as we start this sacred circle reading. Okay, for your energy, wow. Okay, Libra, you have the main energy as the Empress. Okay, you are very much in touch with the universe. You see many stars in your crown, so somehow your crown chakra is receiving a lot of insights and messages from the divine. At the same time, you are very much grounded right now and very much comfortable. The Empress is sitting on a cushion, and she is in the midst of nature. So she is in the well grounded in reality, and at the same time also very much in touch with nature. The feminine part is well developed, the intuitive feminine part, and that part who is very much in touch with the cycles of the moon. And at the same time also she's very creative, very productive. Sometimes the Empress is also visualized as somebody who is pregnant. Okay, so it means either you are right now very fertile for physical pregnancy, or also pregnant with ideas and inspirations that you can create many good things. Just as the Queen is amidst very verdant fields, and there is a forest behind her, which symbolizes, yes, a lot of creativity. Uh, she's also very confident as a person. She is holding a certain scepter, so she's able to sort of like accomplish things. No, she has that capacity to accomplish things. So this is your main energy as we start the sacred circle. Now we will go to the second part, which is the 4 elements. Okay, Libra, we are now in the second part, which is the creating of the 4 element spread. Okay, we are now going to use the Heaven and Earth Tarot by Jack Sephiroth or Sephiroth. Okay. Okay, let us see. So for the 4 elements, we will have a card for the earth, and then another one for air, another one for fire, and for water. The card that represents the earth element is the one that represents what is happening in your physical realm. So it also represents your situation in health, also career, prosperity. So this is in the physical realm. Now the one in the air represents what is happening in your mind. Okay, intellectual, so something related to the mind. The one which is related to fire is the fire within, or your communication also with the divine, your communication with your spirit guides. So this is what is happening in your spirit. The one that is in the water is related to your emotions, to your relationships. So it can be related to romance, to your family, to your friendship, okay, or even your colleagues at work, okay. Both, the one here can also be related to work. This one is related to your relationship with your colleagues in work, okay. So looking at the cards, it seems that at this present time you are receiving a gift from the universe, which is represented by the Ace of Pentacles. The Pentacles is related to fortune. Okay, so it is an inspiration that could lead to fortune in the near future. You see here there are verdant vegetables and plants in an orchard, and there is a road leading to the distance. There seems to be, yes, the road seems to be okay. There seems to be a mountain in the distance, or there might be some challenges along the way, but it's not too much of a problem. And the inspiration is really coming from the divine. So try to see what resonates with you at this present time. It seems that you have received a certain inspiration, maybe an idea or a new venture, something that is, if you are an entrepreneur, there might be a new marketing idea that you have thought of right now, or a product. If you are working, you might have developed a certain strategy that is related to your work right now. Now, at this time, when it comes to your element of air, you seem to be very confident as a person. And your decision is not only just by the logical mind, but you are also guided by your intuition, which is symbolized by the bird in her hand. This again, whatever this inspiration that you are having right now, it's again related to success or prosperity. You see here a lot of pentacles. We have here the Nine of Pentacles. And here is a lady who's very confident and has a certain bearing in her, just like the Empress, no? So at this time, you seem to be also very composed when it comes to your intellectual pursuits. Your mind is very productive right now. You come up with ideas that can lead to success. So these are very good ideas that you have right now, you are cultivating right now. And for some of you, it's already bearing fruit for you right now. So right now, you're very comfortable also when it comes to your mental pursuit. And you do not just rely on your logical mind, but you also listen to your intuition in making a decision. When you see behind there, it's a little bit hazy. For me, it represents, yes, there is a certain mystery in this new inspiration that you have. It's not completely clear, but you can already see it. So for some of you, you could be visionaries, no? That you can already see the possibilities that others might not be able to recognize at this present time. So you will have to be patient. Maybe also you will have to spend more time in dialogue, explaining to the people the possibilities of what you are inspired to pursue right now. So there's no problem here, because I feel, because with this the lady is very composed, so it can symbolize that you are also confident in dealing or communicating with other people. So it will be easy for you to explain to them, but it will need a little bit of following your intuition. Like for example, when dealing with people, you somehow size them up immediately so that you'll be able to explain it better for them depending on their personality. So somehow, when it comes to the element of air, you seem to be well composed right now, and you rely also on your intuition. When it comes to the element of fire, we have here the Magician. It's as if the universe is providing you with everything you need. They are providing you with the mental capacity, which can be symbolized by the sword. They are providing you also with the emotional stability, which can symbolize by the cup. They provide you also with ideas that could lead to success, symbolized by the pentacle. And at the same time, even good health. You see here, there seems to be the sign of medicine. Usually you see here, there is a wing and a pole with snakes in it. I don't know if you see it, no? You see here? That one. If I'm not mistaken, yes, okay. This is the sign of healing, or the sign of medicine, no? So in a certain sense also, you are given also good health. Okay, you are also given good health. Now, this one can symbolize the wand, which sets you on fire. So everything that you need right now in this new chapter or this new project that you have is given to you by the universe right now. So it's like the universe is telling you everything that you need for this new chapter, for this new endeavor, this new inspiration, we will provide for you. The important thing is that you are always in touch with the divine, which can be symbolized by this eternity sign that is in the head of the magician. So the magician is always in touch, and he constantly asks the divine to bless everything that he uses in order to go to in order to perform his task. So in a certain sense, there is an importance here to be guided constantly by the universe as this new project or this new inspiration is unfolding before you. Now, so somehow you are in touch right now with the universe. So everything seems to be stable. Stable in the physical realm, in your mind, and also in your relationship with the divine. At the same time here, you seem to be very well composed as the Princess of Pentacles. All of them are somehow, no? You see, there's the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and now we have the Princess of Pentacles. So it seems that everything is related to your career. It seems that you have a certain air of mystery and a certain air of confidence as you look at this Princess of Pentacles. She is in the midst of the forest, so I feel that you should also spend some time. Don't just bury your nose into the grindstone always. You need to balance between working and at the same time having moments being united with nature. Somehow being united with nature will allow you to use your intuition in order to enrich the decisions that you are making in this new inspiration that you have. You need to somehow I feel that you are also composed when it comes to dealing with people. You have a certain appeal. So maybe I feel the certain charm that you have as that of the Princess of Pentacle, which somehow maybe attracts also the people that you deal with. In a certain sense, this charm allows you to smoothen the dialogues and to smoothen the dealings with regards to this new information or this new inspiration that you have right now. So you are also calm and composed when dealing with people. At the same time, you also hold a certain mystery. You seem to be, yeah, very much at peace and serene. I guess it is because you are constantly in touch with the divine, and so when you deal with people, you are not too emotional. You have a certain confidence in dealing with them. So this is what we can see for the four elements. We will now go to the next portion or next stage, which is the four directions. Okay, Libra, we are now in the third stage of the sacred circle, and we are now using a free printable type of Rider-Waite Tarot. This is a black and white version. Okay, if you're interested, I have some videos that features the free printables, and there is a link there where you can get some PDF copies that if you want to print a certain version of similar to this one, there is a link in that video to a free copy. Okay, so now we will try to see what message we can get regarding the four directions. Okay, so for the four directions, we will start with the east, south, west, and north. Usually they start with the east. So the east, we have here the Knight of Pentacles. The south, we have the Ten of Wands, and in the west we have the Three of Cups, and in the fifth we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so the west refers to those things that have just closed or recently closed or the previous past. Okay, so it somehow relates to the previous past or the recent past. Okay, previous is past also. So in the recent past, and here is in the proximate future. Okay, so the sun sets, so it's the previous past, so the part that set already has set, and then in the east where the sun rises is the proximate future. Now the one on the south is that part that is happening in your physical reality, and the one up there in the north is where the divine guides us, the north star, where we are being guided. The north star guides us in the right direction. So this is the one related to what is happening inside us, where we are able to find guidance from the spirit, from the universe, or from our spiritual guides. Okay, so in the recent past there was already a celebration. It can be that you shared this insight with some of your friends or some of your colleagues, and they were also enthused by this new idea. So there was a celebration. So it was a good thing, a celebration. Now, right now, in the proximate future, it seems that after the celebration, it's time to put your hand on the plow. Okay, you see here the Knight of Pentacles. When I look at the Knight of Pentacles, I see a knight who is hands-on, one who is like a farmer. So you see, he is in the field, and you see here he is already checking the land that was just tilled. So he is sort of like, I feel he is also one who puts his hand on the plow, who starts working. He doesn't only just stay in the administrative role, but he also is a hands-on leader. So somehow, maybe you are also by energy are a hands-on person, that you also don't hesitate to work. Don't hesitate also to take part in working. So you lead by example also. So you are also aware that this is going to take a long time to accomplish. It's not an easy thing that you, for example, after a short time it's finished. No, you know that it's going to take some time to make this dream come into a reality. So he is planning ahead. He's looking at the pentacle and trying to see the possibilities. But as he is trying to see the possibilities, he's already working. You see here that the land is already tilled, and it is waiting for the seeds to be planted. So he is working on it. It will take some time, but he is diligent. At the same time, he is also anticipating the possibilities in the future. So he's also contemplating. So in a certain sense, yes, it's very much in line with being intuitive, listening to your intuition as you make your plans and your decision. Very much related to the Nine of Pentacles. So it's really seemed to be related to the career. You see a lot of pentacles here. At the same time here, the celebration, I think, is you have good rapport with your colleagues, the ones who are joining you, or maybe your team in this project. You seem to have a good relationship with them. Maybe as you work, your work is not a toil, not a difficulty, but something that you celebrate. It's like you enjoy every moment. The work is more like, yeah, you find zeal and joy in doing the work. It's like also, it's like when the work is like a play, it's easy for you. I mean, you know, when you do not look at work as something very difficult, it's easy for you to accomplish things. So I feel that is the atmosphere that you have right now. Now in the physical realm, no, it seems that at this present time, whatever burdens you might have carried, you are already laying it down. Maybe it's because you already know what to do. So right now you see here, it's as if this person is carrying the seedlings to be planted. So it seems that you already have the materials, and all you have to do is to plant the materials. Like for example here, you have already prepared the land. So you have done all the preparations. So it's no longer burdensome for all of you. All you have to do right now is to implement the inspiration. So I feel at this moment, all you have to do is to plant the trees. And then after you plant these things, you will just wait for the result and maybe maintain. Of course, you have to maintain the trees. If you don't water the trees, or if you don't water the plants, then it will die. So, but the burden, the main burden of the planning, I think is already over. All you have to do now is to implement. You plant it. But at the same time, as you plant it, you will have to assess it also in the near future. Okay, so when it comes to your to the higher realm, when it comes to your inner part, it seems that the universe is also guiding you to trim down, sort of declutter your life at this present time. At the same time, maybe to declutter things also with related, that is, if this is related to your career, you need to streamline to maybe to lessen the expenses. You try to see which are really needed in the project and which are really an excess. I mean, uh, you maintain the happy atmosphere in the working side, working things, no. But in the planning stage, it seems that you need to make sure that it's not too expensive, that you do not have unnecessary expenses, because yeah, at the beginning, if you invest too much, the profit might not be equal to the investment that you made. So I feel there is a need for you to assess. It's, I don't look at it as something that is a sorrow of something that is close. For some of you, maybe there was an endeavor that was not successful, but there is a new inspiration that is coming. So it can be also that way. But somehow what I immediately felt when I look at this one is that you need to trim down those things that are not helpful for you right now. So you need to prioritize. This is what I feel right now. You need to prioritize the things in your life. The things that are no longer helpful, it's time for you to leave them behind. You cannot change them anymore. These are spilled cup. So those things that are no longer helpful, and you turn around and face these new things, this new inspiration. So if, for example, you are now, there have been some things that, you know, sometimes the thing that keeps us from moving forward in our work or our inspiration and our career is because the mistakes that we've done in the past keeps on haunting us up to the present moment. So what happens is sometimes this, the memory of our failures discourages us and prevents us from working with fire on this new inspiration. Like for example, these are wands, no? The ones are the ones that sets us on fire. These are very fiery ideas that you have right now. But even if they are fiery ideas, if you allow the memories of your failures clog you, like for example, oh, I should have done this one, I should have done that one, it can discourage you and prevent you from really soaring and really doing your best in this new endeavor. So I feel also that there is a need for you to turn around and forget already your mistakes. These are closed book. These are already spilled cups. Okay, I made a mistake in the past. I realized and I learned from it. Now I close myself to that. I will not allow that to discourage me, because there is now a new inspiration and a new possibility. I can succeed this time. The past is the past. I cannot change that anymore. But now there is a new inspiration. I concentrate on this one. If I concentrate on this one, then the future will be brighter. This is learning. Consider it as a learning process. The mistakes that you might have had in the past, you've learned from them. And from them, a new inspiration came. So don't let these past mistakes discourage you. Move forward with this new inspiration. So I feel this is what is the message for you in the 4 directions. Now we go to the next stage. Okay, Libra, we are now in the next stage, which is the 4 seasons. No? Just before I started this part, I was thinking of the 4 seasons beverage. Okay, try to see. Maybe you are dehydrated right now. I think I'm also dehydrated. So you try to see, okay, if the energy right now, that the thirst that I have, no, maybe for some of you, you need to hydrate yourself a little bit more, and at the same time also to take more fruits, no, maybe you need more nutrients, no. So 4 seasons. Okay, so in the 4 seasons, no, we will put here spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Now this is sort of like the unfolding of this new inspiration that you have. So the springtime is the beginning. The summer is where your project is already coming to into full bloom. The autumn will be that part where it's about to finish. So it's like the climax already. This one is the where it's everything is really the action is coming. The autumn is the climax, and then finally the winter is the conclusion. Okay. You know how it is when you start a project, no? It has to have also an end. No, that is very important right now. You need to make sure to establish that there should be a target date, okay? A deadline, sort of like a deadline. Because without the deadline, there is a temptation to procrastinate, okay? So there should be a winter, okay? Let us try to see. For springtime, what do we have? For springtime, we have here the Page of Wands. Okay, the Page of Wands is very good because the Page of Wands, the wand symbolizes fire. So you are on fire right now, and you are dressed for the adventure. So it's a good energy for me. You start the project with this sense of adventure, this fieriness. So you are on a flame right now. So yes, you are excited immediately. You see here, when you try to correlate it with this one, in reality, everything that you need to start the project is already prepared. No, like for example, all the materials you need, all you have to do is to plant now. So really, after this inspiration came, everybody was started working, and now you're about to begin, and you are on fire. It's like going on a trip. For some of you, is your job related, or this inspiration related to travel? Because here I see pyramids, no, and you are in traveling clothes, no. So maybe part of your work will require you to travel, okay. And but you seem to be very confident, and you are not afraid to be yourself. And I think that is a very important element. Just like the Empress, she's not afraid to be herself. She has this certain command. Just like the Princess of Pentacles, she has also a certain charm in her. So I feel one of the part of this element that will bring you success is not being afraid to be who you truly are, because you are listening into a different drummer. It's the inspiration, and you need to dialogue it to other people. You need to be on fire in order to express it to them, to explain to them this new project. So it's good you start being on fire, having that sense of adventure, and not being afraid to be yourself, to express also your ideas. So when it comes to the summer, okay, yeah, you immediately went on building the building, okay? From an open field, you already have the structure of the building. And that's the beautiful thing here, is that you constantly dialogue with your higher ups, okay, with your boss, okay, with your superiors. You constantly dialogue with them. You explain to them the progress of the you see here, it's like they are checking, maybe regularly they are checking with you, how is the project going, okay. So it's very important for you to always prepare in order to present also to your superiors, to explain to them the progress, because without that explanation, you will not have the support, okay. So I feel that somehow in the near future, a very important or a very vital part of your project is to constantly update your higher ups of the development. They will appreciate it very much, and somehow also it will allow you to not lose your direction in the project, because somehow at the start, when you made the presentation, you have some goals that you presented to them. So if you constantly correlate with them, then they will remind you of the goals that you have set forth. So it will allow you to remain in the right direction. And I feel that somehow, because of that zeal, and also maybe because of the team who are really supporting you at this time, so I feel that you will gain more the support and the confidence of your higher ups. And when you look at it, yes, there are already pentacles here, the Three of Pentacles. So it means that, yeah, it is already progressing. Maybe the company is already beginning to earn. If you are an entrepreneur, then somehow your clients are also satisfied with what you are doing, and you are updating also your clients with the developments of your products, whatever it is, no? So you are really a hands-on person. You see here, this person is working has an apron on himself, so he is really hands-on. He's leading by example. Now let us see. Okay, this is beautiful. In the autumn part, you are very particular already with the details. So you are not just contented with creating the structure, but you are also very particular with the details. You know how it is. You are creating the design that will make the structure even more beautiful. So I feel that somehow in the autumn part, later on, you are not just contented with having just the project, but you are striving for excellence. You are very particular also with the details. But one thing that I start to feel right now is there is a, not to forget that there is a difference between perfectionism and excellence. In perfectionism, you are so particular with the detail that you no longer enjoy it because you will have a lot of shoulds and shouldn'ts. It should be this, it should be that. No, uh, what I feel is that you should just strive for excellence. There's a certain beauty also with some imperfections. Okay, every project has their own imperfections, but there are those imperfections also have their certain beauty. So strive for excellence. Always try to give the best, but at the same time also you should be realistic also. If things doesn't work as you would want them to, you can try to work on it, but not to the point when it will give you stress. Uh, Too much perfectionism also will might give you stress and might affect your health. So in a certain sense, strive for excellence. Give your best and always strive to give the best service, but don't be too burdened by shoulds and shouldn'ts. Okay, so I don't know. It just came to me. So just take it if it resonates with you. Uh, I'm just trying to say what you know how it is when you read the cards. Some thoughts would come, and the first thought that come usually is a very important message, and we need to share it with you. Finally, in the end, okay, there is this structure already. Now, it's very important that the structure should not forget the people it was intended to create. It was intended to be created. So I think this is a warning for us right now. For example, you created the church, or the church is intended to give service, especially to those who are excluded by the society, those who are poor. Now, you when you look at the Five of Pentacles, these people are still left out in the cold. So maybe this is a warning for whatever project that you have right now, if especially if that project is intended to be of service to those who are excluded from the society, to the poor. So make sure that you will, whatever project you will do, will benefit people, that it will not make people feel alienated, that it will not let the people be out in the cold. So sometimes the cards forewarn us of possible futures, and this is already a possible future, so that we can avoid them. Possible futures are possible futures. When we see that the possible future will not be very positive, then we can change. We can already change our direction to a point so that what will happen will be something that is beneficial for everyone. So in a certain sense, somehow this is a warning already. You might be too preoccupied with profit to the point that you forget already the people that the project was intended to serve. Okay, the clients. Okay, so if it is a project that is, especially if it is a project that is humanitarian related, or something related uh, to justice, no, it's very important for you not to lose the ideals or the goals of the project. Like for example, if it is a church, the church is supposed to be a refuge for souls and a refuge for people. So if the church no longer functions like that, and it prevents people from entering, it closes itself, then it defeats the purpose of the project. And even if you have already certain success, you see here there are a lot of pentacles. Yes, you are having profits already. If it prevents you from achieving the goal, which is, for example, the church is to provide shelter for people, to provide refuge to souls, to people. If you fail that objective, then even if you gain profits, the project is also not a success. So maybe this is a warning also. Make sure that it will be also for the benefit of everybody, and that you will not lose your goal. If it is for, especially if it is humanitarian project, make sure that you will not lose that aim or that goal of providing shelter for people. So this is sort of like a warning, a possible future, that you might be too concerned with the project that you will forget already the goal. So just be careful with that. So take this, if this situation resonates with you. This is, I think, a sort of like a starting, something like that. Say, warning, okay. Just take note, okay, something like that. Okay, so let us now go to the next stage. Okay, Libra, we're now in the next stage of this sacred circle. Now, a sacred circle is not complete without including nature, the messages from nature. So this stage, we are going to listen to the messages from the celestial bodies, which can be represented by the moon. So we have here the cycles of the moon, and we are going to try to see what message we can get from the celestial bodies. Okay. By the way, this is the Monology manifestation cards. Okay. We have here last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Practice gratitude. Okay. It's the last quarter moon, so it's the later part of your project. Practice gratitude. Be thankful to the people that you are about to serve. Also maybe to your superiors. So yeah, it's like a reminder again for you to do not forget your goal. You see that arrow there? Last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the one that shoots the arrow, no? Practice gratitude. It means don't lose your goal. Be grateful to those who have been your objective. Okay, so it's like that. Don't forget your objective. In a certain, don't forget your direction. Practice gratitude. At the same time, also practice gratitude. Not only to the colleagues, no, also to the colleagues, not also to your bosses, and also to the clients that has given you the inspiration that you're going to serve. No, if you practice gratitude, then you will not forget your clients, and then you will constantly serve them. But also gratitude to the universe. Always say thank you. Whatever challenge you say, if you encounter challenges, say thank you. If you encounter help, say thank you. With this positive, thankful spirituality, you will be able to move forward, and people would love working with you. So at the same time here, we have the full moon in Sagittarius, full moon. So maybe somewhere here between summer and autumn. Again in Sagittarius, you need to maintain this direction. You see here, again in Sagittarius, no? See the bigger picture. Okay, so do not lose your way. Do not get lost in the forest. Always look at the bigger picture. So you need to detach yourself a little bit. As you put your attention, no, you see here, you're very much busy on the project in building the structure and putting the details. No, you need to constantly spend some time to withdraw yourself from that. Maybe spend more time with nature, so that when you come back, you will have a better perspective. You will retain a good perspective in things. So never forget to see the bigger picture, especially at the later stages of this inspiration. Okay, let us now see. Oh, we have these two already. So this one is here and this one is here. Okay, find balance. Okay, find a balance. Full moon in Libra, again somewhere in the middle, no? Balance, Libra. Okay, so you need to you have balance, no? Balance between work and time for yourself. Balance between work and play. So also advise it to your teammates, no, to always never forget to celebrate, but at the same time also to work. You see here, there's also a counterbalance here between work and play. Work and play. So in a certain sense, you need to create a certain balance also, a certain routine that is healthy for everyone. Okay. At the same time here, full moon again in Virgo, so somewhere in the middle, no. Virgo is very feminine, so very intuitive, so listen to your intuition. Take inspired action. Okay, inspired action. So your actions are guided also by the inspiration coming from the divine. So keep in touch always with the divine, so that your project will unfold even better. So it's very nice, the advice that you are getting from the universe. Creating balance, always be grateful. Always look at the bigger picture. Don't forget to don't allow yourself to get lost in the forest of many thoughts, no. At the same time also take inspired action. Allow yourself to constantly be guided by the universe. So this is the message from our celestial bodies. We go now to the next stage, which is messages from your spirit animals. Okay. Okay, Libra. So in this part, we will try to see who are the spirit animals who are accompanying you right now in this new inspiration or this new project, and what are the messages they would like to share to you. We'll try to get 4 spirit animals, and you will know somewhere along the journey you will see who these animals are, and somehow you'll try to see, you'll be able to somehow get an idea. This could be the animals that you often see when you look out the window or when you walk in the streets, no? Or maybe the ones that are appearing in your dreams, or suddenly when you are between awareness and sleep while working. You know, sometimes when you work, you want to work, but you are so tired that somehow you start dreaming while you are working. So when you look at the computer screen, you start to see anime anime characters in your computer screen, and then you realize you are already dreaming. Okay, so uh, let us see who are the spirit animals that accompany you. Okay, we have here the horse, freedom. Okay, the horse is a very powerful animal. No, it has a lot of energy, and somehow you and your team have a lot of energy. And it says here freedom. Okay, let us see. Your heart is pure and free. Okay, that's beautiful. A greater purpose calls you. Okay, greater purpose. I think this is, yeah, for some of you, maybe it is really a humanitarian work, something that will benefit humanity. Okay, uh, you have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. Okay, you follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Okay, so this is a very powerful spirit animal. I think it will give you the energy to continue with your dreams. You will not lose that enthusiasm or the fire within. Yes, we have here the wands, no? So somehow the spirit animal horse will continue to give you the energy that you need to move forward. Now we have here the spirit animal Heron. Okay, patience. Yes, this project will take some time. You see here the Knight of Pentacles. So this will take some time, and so you will need the virtue of patience. It says here, create a place in nature's stillness, and be renewed. Okay, so you need to spend time as you unfold these things. Now, like the Nine of Pentacles, you need to spend time with nature, just like also the Empress. And what we said here also, see the bigger picture and find a balance. So you need to balance between work also and being close to nature, to nurture yourself also. So take time alone to find balance. Okay, find balance. Okay, yeah. So we have here, find a balance. Okay, very. You see the synchronicities here. Okay, so create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently toward your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. Okay, be confident. Just like the message of the horse, but also be patient. It will take some time. So be patient. And then we have here the penguin, being authentic. I think this is a call for you to always be in integrity. Yeah, to always be transparent to your superior and also to your colleagues and also to your clients. This one, no, never forget them. Always remain in integrity. Do not let yourself be get lost in the process, and don't let selfish energies rule over you. Okay, so reach out to your tribe. Okay, it's very interesting. I will wear my glasses so that I will not miss any word. It seems like it's important. Tribe. Okay, something to do with your tribe. Okay. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Okay. Don't forget your colleagues and your superiors. Always ask them to help you. Don't do it alone. Okay. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Yes, you will have some challenges along the way. So you need your team and your boss to be with you. And also your family. You know how it is when you are only work, and you forget already to spend time with the family. You need your family also. You need to balance also between your family relationships also and your work. Okay, so love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectation Just be yourself. Okay, just be the Page of Wands. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Be the Empress also. Be this queen in the Nine of Pentacles. So don't be afraid to be who you are. Don't allow people to change you into somebody that you are not. Okay, don't lose your don't lose your uniqueness as a person. Finally, so we have here the penguin, no? And finally we have here the dragon. Okay, the dragon is a good sign of luck, no? A good sign of luck. And when you see it, no? This is the crescent moon. The tail of the dragon is there. So in the mystery of your unfolding inspiration, there is luck. Oftentimes, when you are choosing a place in the city, the Chinese would always try to see where is the tail of the dragon in that city or in that town, no? And that is where they put their business, in the tail of the dragon, okay, because they say it's full of luck. So somehow in this mystery of your work, the tail of the dragon is there. So luck is with you. So this is a good sign, okay. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Okay, you can adapt to your situation, the changing situation. I think you are able to, you have that certain flexibility, and you are constantly improving for excellence. So there is that flexibility to adapt to the changes of your work and rise to that and rise with dignity. So again, there is importance of maintaining a certain integrity. Now we go to the next part. Okay, Libra, we are now in the final part. By the way, the cards with the spirit animals belongs to the spirit of the animals oracle. Okay, now this time we will be using the Greenwich oracle for the spirit plants. Okay, we will just take 2 spirit plants and try to see what message they have for us in this final stage. We finally finished the sacred circle. We will give some space here for the cards, and here also. Okay, now let us see. Wow, you have here fertility, watermelon. Okay, be careful. Okay, well, that's not really be careful, but I mean there is a probability that as this project unfolds, no, you might get pregnant. We have here the Empress, and we have here this Nine of Pentacles, no, and then here we have fertility for the watermelon. Okay, so you have the spirit of the watermelon. So if while working people are serving you a lot of watermelon, that's another assurance that you are in the right direction. Okay, at the same time, fertility also is being productive. So whatever this project is, you're very productive, and it benefits the project that you have right now. So no problem. But for some of you, you might get pregnant along the way. Okay, so it's also part of celebration. You celebrate it. I mean, it's a gift. I mean, you are going to give birth to your child at the time when you are stable. Okay, financially stable. So at the same time, your career is going well. So it's a very auspicious time for celebration also. The coming of new birth, no? And so yeah, it's a welcome thing also. Grounding. Okay, remain grounded. Okay, so you need to spend more time with nature, just like the Empress, just like the Nine of Pentacles, no? So to allow you to be able to see constantly the bigger picture and to also find balance. So it's important for you to remain grounded. We have the potato. Okay, so if you receive mashed potato often also, yeah. Okay, if you are if you eat often in a fast food that serves potato, wow, yeah, it could be an assurance, okay, that things are going well. Okay, so grounding, you don't forget to remain grounded. Okay, spend more time with nature, always see the big picture, and things are going well. I feel whatever this inspiration is, it could lead you to certain success. Well, Libra, this is your sacred circle. Now you can come back to it anytime, and you don't have to finish it completely, but if you have reached this part, then you might have finished it already. You can always come back to it also. This is a timeless reading, so if this resonates with you, then this is what you need at this present time. Now, if there are cross watchers, okay, this is also for you because you found yourself here. And if it resonates with you, then much more it is for you. So use this video as best as you can. You can do it in one go, or you can do it piecemeal. Well, I hope this benefited all of you. And thank you for the likes and the comments that you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for visiting the channel. And if you feel this will help somebody, don't hesitate to share it with them. I look forward to seeing you again in the succeeding videos. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.